Hi Dobby, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm here to do a guide to my best friend Kevin Moon. I'm so excited for this. I was thrilled to find out he was going to be my next person. This is my best friend. I am obsessed with him. I love his personality. He is so incredibly talented. That man is so attractive. Oh, I love him. Love him so much. I love how honest and open-minded he is. Just everything about him. I remember when I was first introduced to him, and honestly it didn't even click for me until later. The Kingdom episode of their like sports day, and Kevin was all over the place being himself. I was like, this man, this is such a strange guy, but I love him. I love him so much. So I'm so excited to get into this. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get into an introduction to the BOYZ Kevin.
1, 2. And always remember, Eric loves you. Thank you.
Oh. I love these clowns. We didn't get really like any stages from them this year. I need someone to invite the boys to an end of the year award show so I can see their stages.
Welcome back to another video. Today we will be getting to know our very own Moonlight boy Kevin Moon. Let's get started. Kevin Moon, or Moon Hyun So, was born on the 23rd of February 1998, in Gwangju, South Korea. He is 1/3 of their main vocal line, and 1/3 of their English line. When I say this boy can sing, he can sing.
He's got such a nice voice. I feel like I would like this song. I need to listen to more of the BOYZ albums. Oh, get it, Kevin. I need to go to a BOYZ concert, like. Okay, Kevin.
So take it slow and let time heal everything. They say that time flies, but you keep breaking its wings. Please fade, 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 fade to black.
Is this the Kevin and Sunu duet? When was this? Ooh! My song. Oh, I remember seeing clips of this.
They follow each other around the window, 'cause they got nowhere to go. That's why I want you to know I'll give you everything I never had. I hope you know that. But now
This has just been an entire compilation of just Kevin singing, and I love it. I'm obsessed. Oh, he's got such pretty hands too.
이런 야심한 밤 그런 걱정을 왜 해 물어볼 뿐이야 해는 왜 해 뭘까 어딜까 막
Ooh.
깊어지진 않았네 자꾸만 눈이 가 날 못살게 구는 게 No 뭐야 그쯤에서 하고 뭐야 Yes, all we're looking for is love from someone else. A rush, a glance, a touch, a dance, a look in somebody's eyes to light up the skies, to open the world and send a breathing, a voice that says I'll be here and you'll be alright.
Despite being one of their main vocalists, there are many occasions in where he doesn't get the amount of lines a main vocal would deserve. I feel like Cracker is constantly giving him ad-libs and short parts in their songs, and I know it's not the case for every B-side or title track, but it's ridiculous for them to have him as one of their main vocalists, then treat him as if he isn't one or use him just for their harmonizations and background vocals. Anyways, moving on. I think we should all talk about how overall talented Kevin is when it comes to any form of art.
An artist.
He's such an amazing drawer, and his stories behind his artwork, otherwise known as Moon Scribbles, and they are always so creative and interesting to hear about. Even during Road to Kingdom, he came up with the concept of quasi una fantasia just by finding out the meaning of the word and ended up forming the amazing masterpiece that performance is today. He even helped with designing and had designed 2 of their albums, being the limited versions of the Start and the Only. Even if you aren't Adobe or haven't been one for long, Kevin is pretty much well known for being one of the funniest and most chaotic idols. This boy is literally so unhinged, and he never fails to make me happy when watching videos of him just goofing around.
Good stuff.
Oh no, Kevin! 연습실이에요. What are you doing, Kevin?
Someone's about to kill
Kissing
him.
the fans, bro.
No! Stop it!
Did you know that Bad Guy was inspired by the theme song for Wizards of Waverly Place?
I did not know that.
The more you know, star with ring.
My debut photo and debut photo. That's T is silent.
If carrots don't belong in cakes, then Kevin doesn't belong in the boys. Wow, I went there.
Jacob! Do you guys have milk bags in Toronto?
Bags?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, what? Why? This is why Americans think we're weird.
You don't know the movie, do you?
You gotta 홍보 our
Uncultured swine.
Hi, I'm new to the fandom. Welcome. We welcome you. Fresh meat. Just kidding. Swimming around in ecstasy. Don't do drugs, kids. So don't stop me now. Kevin, are you a snack? No, I'm the whole damn meal.
So true.
자, 케빈.
3, 2, 1.
호곡.
호곡 있습니까? 호곡? 호곡 정답!
정답. 와. 케빈 무슨 뜻인 줄 아시고? 몰라요. 케빈. 케빈.
He just made up half these, and they turned out to be words.
우아우아 있습니까? 우아우아 있습니까? 지금 보기 정답.
He winged his way through this whole episode.
와. 진짜로요? 대답.
정답!
덤덤. 쏟아지고 있습니다. 오.
야, 뭐야?
5 4 3
다 뭐야?
2
Wait, I forgot they were on this together. Wait, did I know they were on this together?
뭐야?
2 1 탈락! 는 뭐예요, 그러면?
영어 담당 나왔었죠?
아, 디귿디귿 또 나왔네요. 야, 이 아쉬움.
I've seen this, but I don't think I remembered Stray Kids were on it with them.
단둘
아 거기 갖지 말고.
He's still going.
이 아쉬움을 이제 뒤로 좀 할게요.
저 오늘 진짜 잠을 못 잘 것 같습니다. 둘 다.
Poor thing.
디귿. 디귿. 야 그만 좀 해라 케빈.
그만하고 싶어.
He's so upset with himself.
수가 있습니다.
I get him though. That makes so much sense.
자, 단동. 그렇죠. 자, 단동. 그렇죠. 단동. 디귿 있었네요. 단동. 단동 있었네. 이번
At the same time, he is such a thoughtful person and I know his sense of humor is hilarious and he can do extremely questionable things. I want everyone to also appreciate how beautiful his mind complex is and how he perceives everything.
You know,
Yes.
I've been thinking a lot about my shortcomings in various areas, and
Well,
I've been
Kevin.
lacking confidence. And, you know, with a busy schedule, sometimes with exhausted mind and body, I don't know what I'm doing, and just to have all of our efforts, not just the members, but all of our staff.
Aww.
To have all of those efforts validated by all of you lovely people. It's just such a blessing, and I hope that we can just continue to make more music that brings a smile on your face and that can brighten your day. Thank you.
Question for Kevin.
Kevin.
You mentioned in an interview with Billboard that your goal in life is to maintain childlike wonder.
Oh, I saw this one.
Yeah. How have
Yeah.
you been continuing that mindset during these difficult times? P.S. Love you. First of all, what had you answer that way?
I think the question was, what do you, or something about imagining yourself in the future. And my kind of life motto is, or just the word integrity. And like with kids, they see the most dullest, most what's the word, mundane things, and they're like, oh my gosh, that's so cool.
Yeah.
And my goal in life is to just keep that and not take anything for granted. I just remind myself to be thankful. And even in daily routines,
He really
when
just has like
things
the
are
most beautiful
repetitive,
mind.
things get mundane, things get boring. I remind myself that not everyone has access to the things I have. And therefore, I should be thankful.
I get depressed when I'm not busy. So when I'm alone with my thoughts, I get depressed. I tend to overthink things.
I was about to say.
I mentioned earlier that I'm a why guy. And in those depressed times, I start to ask why. No. I don't like to hide things from people. I can't lie. I suck at lying. But when I'm with people, I find myself pretending to be a version of myself that I think that the other person wants me to be. And I think the moment that I stop pretending will be the moment where I've accepted myself. My dream is to inspire other people. Total cliche, I know, but inspire other people in terms of like personality wise. I want to inspire people to know that it's okay not to be okay.
One of my
I love
favorite
that
things
show.
about Kevin is
It's my favorite
definitely how
K-drama.
much appreciation and respect he has for the world around him. In my opinion, I think he is definitely one of the most educated idols. The way he speaks, I can't put it to words. But I hope
would
you all appreciate that side of
say
him
that.
as well because it's really what makes him an even more beautiful person.
First of all, I just want to thank you for all of the great results that you have made happen. We were able to see the comments coming up in the fan cafe letters that you've written to us, and the fact that a lot of you cried tears for us, it just made me realize how much you actually love us and how much you feel for us and how much heart you've invested in us. And seeing those reactions really made me feel appreciative, and it really made me just wake up and realize that I need to work even harder to return all that love and support that you're sending us.
Pose is really good too. Pose. It's about voguing.
history of the trans community.
I know I talk about her way too much, but Beyonce released her visual album for Black is King. Oh my goodness. Cultural reset. My brain was just left speechless, as you can tell. And she basically took the plot of Lion King and she kind of took elements from the dialogue and made it work with the oppression and gentrification and social issues that Black people are facing. And like the whole thing, I think it's like 1.5 minutes long. It just feels like a huge celebration of her culture. And it just made me, I don't know, it just made me feel really just like I taught y'all last time. Mad props to her.
Also, I wanted to include this in, but Kevin has quite a hard time sleeping at night, and he mentioned recently that he tries to make a minimum of 2 beaded bracelets before trying to go to bed, and I think that's just so wholesome. But anyways, TMI
That's
time.
cute.
In the dorms, he shares a room with Changmin and Sunwoo, and in the company, he shares a studio with Hackmin and Sunwoo. Every member has a representative number, and Kevin's is 16. If you want to find out why he chose that number, search up What's Your Number on the 1the channel. He MCs Simply K-pop with Jacob, and they have been doing so for about 2 years now.
Kevin.
They're so cute together.
My heart.
I love their
You okay?
personalities.
My heart's pounding so hard.
It's okay, I know CPR. Coming in for the kiss.
Calm down. I'm not dying.
Oh my gosh, is this Simply K-pop with Guru Jacob who can tell the future just by listening to one song?
Why, yes it is, darling. Have a seat, you've come to the right place.
Sexy.
Cute. Lovely. Whatcha?
I
If you
love
didn't
this.
notice earlier, Kevin is really
I wish I could
talented
have
in
seen
playing the
this.
piano, and he has been playing since he was about 7. He also can play the guitar and saxophone too. He can produce, write and compose songs.
Fan City, that city of rain. Fan City, wash the dust away. What do you want from me? Why don't you run from me? What are you wondering? What do you know? Why are you scared of me? What do you care for me? When we all fall asleep, where do we go?
Wow. I just love people who can play the piano. I took lessons when I was younger, but never really fully invested in it. But since I'm a percussionist, it kind of, pianos and keyboards read the same. It's just like transferring
Another thing
it
you may
from
have noticed in this
using
video is
sticks
that
to
Kevin
using your
really
hands.
admires Beyonce.
Using
Like he
mallets,
literally loves her.
using your hands.
영어로. What's up, girl? What's up, girl?
Beyonce! I'm a huge fan. Everybody knows. If you're watching this, please know that I look up to you. And hopefully, if BTS can do it, then the boys can do it too. Let's share a stage one day.
Kevin really loves kids, and if he didn't become a K-pop idol, then he said he would have become an elementary school teacher. He
That's
got
perfect
into
for
one
him.
of the top universities in Canada and went there for about 4 days, but then dropped out to become a pop idol. And speaking of which, he competed on Pop Star 6 but didn't get past the 3rd round. Although luckily he was casted from that very show to be a part of Cracker and became a trainee just 6 months before their debut. When he was 4, he moved to Vancouver. He often talks about missing Canada, and you can't really blame him as he's spent almost his entire life up to the brink of adulthood there. I really hope for Kevin to be able to have a concert in Vancouver, and I'm also partially mentioning that because I'm also from
Have
Vancouver
they ever had
too.
a
So Kevin, if you're
part of their
watching
tour in
this,
Canada?
please come home. Anyways, now time for Kevin moments I think about a lot.
Turn heads when you walk through the door. You don't need makeup to cover up. But if you really want to go for it, because that's your form of expression, and I have to call it that.
I love him.
Everyone else.
Oh my god! Oh my god, oh my god.
What's wrong with Kev?
걔 별로 안 무서워. 안녕하세요. 아 너무 싫어. 너 따라.
Kevin. He's so cute. The little ears. Is he a shark? I've seen clips from this, and I'm so confused. I have no idea what's going on. Is that supposed to be a person inside? Like, are those pants? Kevin. Let's go. Get it. I love him.
That takes us to the end of
He's
this
my
guide,
favorite
which I hope you
person
all
ever.
really enjoyed. I'm a little sad about how there were many more things I wanted to include, but I'm trying to make all these introductions at similar lengths to make it balanced and unbiased. Anyways, please send Kevin lots of love and support because he deserves all of it and more. I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching. Bye.
I love him. I like infinitely so much. He, like they said, he has just the most beautiful mindset and mentality. He is just so open-minded, so talented. I always thought he deserved the position of a main vocal, but like they said, because he doesn't get as many lines in the title tracks, I didn't know if he actually was a main vocal. But I'm glad to know that he is considered one of the main vocals of the group because he has a beautiful voice, sings so well. I was really interested in the collaboration with Sunu to do Taeyang's Eyes, Nose, Lips, because I've never seen a clip of that, but I was really impressed by their version of it. But yeah, he is just the most beautiful person inside and out, an incredible artist. Some of the drawings I've seen have blown me away. I don't think people truly understand, that's hard. I can't draw to save my life. But he's just so well-rounded and so, when I say he's an artist, that doesn't stop at just, his musical abilities or his drawing abilities. Just, as a whole, he's just truly an artist. His love for music is always showcased through all of his projects. Literally, the way he's so good at arranging and composing that the arrangement he made of, I don't even know, maybe it had something to do with the Super Bowl, or some sort of major sporting event, was incredible. Absolutely incredible. I thoroughly enjoyed it. He put it on TikTok. But his capabilities in music are so crazy. His capabilities in art are crazy, but just truly love him as a person. His personality stands out to me so much. Like they said, he's probably one of the most educated idols in the industry, and I would completely agree with that 100%. But love him to death. My sister and I, he went on a rant on Universe a few weeks ago and said something about what in the Top Gun is a Maverick, and my sister and I use that so much now. We both just absolutely adore him. He's just our favorite person ever. So, but with that being said, I'm excited for the next part of the guide. I want to say Chungmin is the youngest. I think Nu is next, if I remember correctly. Yeah, it seems like Nu is the next person on. So, excited to get into the rest of the 98 line. Really, really looking forward to it. Channy also has absolutely stunning voice. Absolutely stunning. Kills the game. But with that being said, be on the lookout for my next The BOYZ reaction. I really need to get more into their albums because every time they put a B-side in one of these intro guides, I'm like, I would love this if I just heard the entirety of the song, which is exactly what happened with the Reveal album. Like, I had heard Salty and stuff like that, and I was like, oh, I would really enjoy this, and sure enough, literally one of my favorite K-pop albums ever released. So, and I replay Goodbye entirely too much. Like, if that song had the capability of being overplayed, I have done it already in tenfold. I play it so much. But really, I don't think I can express it enough how much I love Kevin. To death. But really excited to get into the rest of the members. I'm excited to get into Channy's next. So be on the lookout for all of that when it comes out. Like I said, I want to see the BOYZ on end of the year awards shows. I miss them. So I want to see more stages from them. But with that being said, be on the lookout for my next The BOYZ reaction. I will see you guys next time. Bye, Dobby.